All right, well, let's quickly review like terms. We'll review like terms. Like terms are terms that are alike. So quickly, in terms of definitions, remember that a term is any combination of a number and or a variable. So for example, 6a is a term. That means 6 times a. Also, the number 6 would be a term. That would be a constant. So we have a constant there, but that is also a term. Or the letter A could also be a term, and it is a variable. And we can have different kinds of combinations. We can have 6AB, that's a term, and remember they're being multiplied together, 6 times A times B. We might have AC, and that could be a term. We might have 3QR, that's a term as well. So fairly simple stuff. In this case, we have some different terms. We have 6A squared, and then we have 5AB, and we have 3B, and we have 12. Right? We have 6A squared, that is a coefficient. We've got our number here is the coefficient. Right? 6 times A squared, the number is the coefficient. Here, the 5 is the coefficient, the 3 is the coefficient, and the variables are A squared and AB and B. And then we have our constant right here. This is a constant. So pretty straightforward stuff. So now we can put that information into action to combine our like terms. So for here we have 3y and y. These are the same kind of terms. Both of them have a y. This is 3y. And even though that just says y, it's really 1y. So 3y's minus 1y is just 2y. Over here we have a similar situation. Our terms are mn to the fourth and mn to the fourth. Both of these are alike. So we can simply combine them together. Negative 7 minus negative 5 would be negative 12 mn to the fourth. Now quickly, to understand, it's important to know that if we had had negative 7 mn minus 5 mn to the fourth, we could not combine those because those terms are not the same. This is mn and this is mn to the fourth. Likewise, if I'd had negative 8m minus 4n, I couldn't combine those either because these terms are not alike. Interestingly, if I had had negative 5mn plus 3nm, could I combine those? Yes, because multiplication is commutative. Negative 5 times m times n plus 3 times n times m. These are the same. It doesn't matter how I arrange them. Negative 5 times m times n or 3 times n times m. I could just as easily have written this as negative 5mn plus 3mn. It doesn't matter the order that I multiply them in. Let's take a look at this one over here. We've got to combine these like terms. Well, y to the third times z, yz to the third, and y to the third z. Well, these two appear to be the same, y to the third z and y to the third z. So 7 plus 1y third to the z, that would be 8y to the third power z. There's nothing I can combine that 6yz to the third with, so I just have to leave it alone. 6yz to the third. And that, again, is all there is to it. If you understand those concepts, no problem.